Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. This video today is my project share for the Smash Our Stash collab, and it is a collab that was put together and is hosted by Beth, who is Bourbon Creek Crafts, and Teresa, who is Fresh and Renewed with Teresa, and her channel used to be called Scrapping for Less. This collab, the purpose is to get us pulling out items in our stash that we might have an abundance of, or we might have forgotten that we had. Just trying to get us to use items that we pretty much, a lot of items that a lot of the crafters have in their arsenal. Like last month was to use washi tape. Pretty much every crafter has at least one roll of washi tape, and so it was just to pull out washi, make projects with it, use it on, however you wanted to use it. Well, for February, the item we're to use is 3D embellishments. And as you can see here, I kind of need a new container. I need one that's like much bigger. These are all of the 3D embellishments that I have made over the last year or so in the different collabs that I participate in. Now, some of the people in our group weren't exactly sure what would be considered like a 3D embellishment. It's pretty much anything that has layers and dimension. Like these embellishments I made here, I use these foam stickers, which have a lot of depth to them. They're very tall, have a lot of thickness, and I just added a couple of layers, like there's washi tape, and then word stickers and some gemstones. And these are ones that I made last year. These are just little happy birthday circles. This I made up, or used up paper from my, it was for the Smash That Small Paper Pad collab. And I was using up, no, actually it was the Stick Your Side of Crafting. I was using up these different stickers here, these birthday stickers and these little presents. And so you see there's just like several layers, there's different elements to them, and they have a little bit of dimension. So pretty much anything that has some different layers and just different, like the 3D stickers you get at Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree that have the flat layer and then they have foam tape with the second layer, that would be a 3D embellishment. So these are all the different ones that I had in my stash, and I actually am going to show my projects that I made. I pulled out a good bit of my embellishments, and I made a total of, 9 3x3 note cards with one set of embellishments. I made 6 3x3 note cards with another set of embellishments, and then I made 4 A2 cards. So let me move this out of the way. And I am here in my bed in my bedroom, so because I needed more space to spread out, then I couldn't show all this on my craft table right now. So here's one set of embellishments. These embellishments I absolutely loved. They are ones that I had made for, I think it might have been the embellishments on the 11th collab. But I just used the Starburst punch for this embellishment, and then just added a lot of different elements to my embellishment. So this would be called a 3D embellishment. As you can see, it has some thickness to it, some little bit of dimension, and just a lot of layers, or a lot of elements. And there are a couple different layers there. Here's another one of my little note cards. I could not wait. I mean, this is probably my favorite set of embellishments that I made last year. I love the collars in them. I just love all the different, elements that I put together to create them. A lot of really different items went into making these, so it used up a lot of things that I had on hand to make these fun little embellishments, and they went perfect in the center of these cards. And because each of them had a little tiny word sticker on it, that kind of acts as the sentiment as well. And then here's this one. I love those very pale, like a mint green flower embellishment there. And then these were just some little resin pieces I've had forever in my stash. This one, I love that little butterfly. It has the same sort of a mint green color to it. These are just some hearts that I had made just with a heart punch. And so I just kind of folded them up a little bit to give them a little bit of a, get them to stand up just a little bit, and then put some gems down the middle. And then here is this one, this bright orangish yellow paper. I love that color. So that's a set of 6 note cards. Now I had made with some scraps, I had made these like flowers, 3D flowers. You just take a heart punch and then you fold it like, or I didn't really have to score it, but you just fold the hearts right in the middle and it makes these like petals, and just put them onto a little 1-inch circle punch. You just glue them down and it makes this sort of a puffed up flower. And then I just put a little resin piece in the middle, and I thought those were super adorable flowers. I had actually made 9 of them for one of my embellishment collabs last year, and so I just took some coordinating, this is sort of a very pale pink cardstock, well, not really cardstock, it's just scrapbook paper. Well, it was with my cardstock, but it's not as heavy as a lot of cardstock. It's really lightweight cardstock. And then these are some little little white, almost pearl looking little sticky gems. I can't remember the name of the company I got it from. Something B, I'm thinking, but I don't remember. I ordered them after I had seen, I think Paige, who's Stamp Girl, she's ordered some different things from this one company before. And when I went to look at that website, I found these little pearl looking and little bling things, and so they went perfect in the corners of the cards. So there's that one. I made 3 of each color because each of the flowers I had made were out of like 3 out of 1 piece of pattern paper, or the same, like a matching pattern. So there's that one, and then here is the third one. I just kind of mixed up the centers, and as you can see on this one, I actually used a tiny little flower punch. And I had this big giant pearl that I'll just put down right in the middle of that little flower punch. And then the insides are the same color paper as the outside, and it's pale. It's like light enough that I could just write something directly on the inside. I didn't need white paper. The next set, the next 3 that I made are with this color, a flower. I love that. It's sort of a soft, like almost a minty, not really mint green. It's just a very, in between what I call like a mint green and a very light turquoise. I'm not exactly sure what that shade is. Sometimes I looked at it and it would seem more of a green hue to me, and then other times it looked more on the blue side. So I really was just kind of, I just pulled out some paper that I thought matched the closest, and it has the blue in those flowers. So I love that pink on that blue. And the inside is the blue as well. So there's these 3. As you can see, I just have this more of a darker turquoise center, and then this one is a very pale blue, like a baby soft blue. And then this one has the pink center. So there's those 3. And then these 3, I really like this. Whoa, that looks very yellow orange. And here in person, it's more of a almost apricot, I guess I would call it. It's definitely not a yellow orange like it's showing up on the camera, but it's very much like an apricot shade, sort of a, it's definitely more of an orange. It does not have any yellow in that paper, but it matched a lot of the, if I can get this to focus, darker oranges in those flowers there. It's sort of a more, in person, it's more of a pinkish orange. It's kind of a weird mixture of colors to me, but it's not yellow orange at all like that's coming up. That's crazy. Okay, but there, I love that pearl center. And then there's the one with just a little resin piece in the middle, and another one with a green pearl center. So those are some quick, easy note cards. I made 9 of those, and I didn't put any cinnamon on it. I had pulled out a sheet of like gold foil word stickers, but I thought, well, I could use these for whatever I wanted to use them for, or I could gift them. Like I could take the one of each color, or I could take the 3 that match and like make a little box to put them in, and that would be a cute little gift for somebody. Like I could get 3 gift sets out of those, which would be awesome. I could probably make a little fun box to put them in. Make some coordinating envelopes out of the color of paper on them. So that would be a good idea for a handmade gift set there. And then for my A2 cards, I have these 4 here. I had made up for my Smash That Small Paper Pad collab back last year. I was using a paper pad that I was not crazy about, but I made a bunch of these embellishments. Well, not a bunch, 4 with some scraps. And then I also made up these little sentiment embellishments, I guess. And so I put them together and made these little A2 cards that flip up. And I took some of the paper, one sheet of, this was 1 sheet of paper. It's an 8x8 paper pad. So I took 1 piece of the paper out of that pad because I had pretty much given up on using any more of that pad. I actually have it in a pile of some stuff I'm going to be sending off to a friend who's just taken up crafting. And so, but I ended up pulling out this 1 piece of paper because I knew it would match since it came from the same pad. And I just cut it to the right size and then cut them diagonal so that I could use just a little diagonal piece on the front of each card. So there's that one. They all say just a note. And then I love the multi-colors of all the pattern papers that when they're together. I wasn't crazy about a lot of the paper pad individually, but I thought these embellishments turned out pretty cool. And then those ribbons here, the little bows, are from Stampin' Up. It's like a black sparkly organza. It has some glitter pieces in it. I just got a few weeks ago. I had seen it on Deb Houck's channel, and I thought, well, that's really cool ribbon with the little glitter in it. So I picked me up a pack of that, or a roll, when I was ordering. And here's this other one. So they're all the same. Just the way I cut the paper, I ended up cutting it wrong wrong according to how I wanted it to angle. I wanted them all to angle that way, and I cut it backwards, but it's okay. I have 2 that go from the bottom left to the top right, and then 2 that go from the top left to the bottom right. So a little bit of a switch up there, but it still looks just fine. And I thought these are cute. So a little bit of a dimension on those. As you can see, there's quite a few layers. There's actually 3. I had the bottom base here, and then I put on foam tape this scallop circle, and then this piece here is actual, it was a already put together. It was a store-bought, like a sticker, dimensional button sticker thing that I found in my sticker stash, and it fit perfect right in the middle there. So there are these 4 A2 cards. So I was able to make 4 regular size cards and a total of 15 3x3 note cards. So that is what I have made this month for the Smash Our Stash, so I'm able to, hopefully I'll get 3 little gift sets out of these cards, which would be nice. And that could even be divided into 3 as well. Like I could do the 2 blue with 1 of the yellowy orange cards together and make that. So I could have basically 2, 3, 4, 5 gift sets there. And then of course these could be given as a set too. So if I wanted to, I could turn this into about 6 different gift sets. So that is my project share for the Smash Our Stash collab for February, and using up 3D embellishments, because I've had these embellishments here that I've just been tossing each month in, like whatever I have made for the month, and from each collab whenever I make any kind of 3D embellishment. And so it was nice to actually pull them out and use them on projects for a change. So make sure you go and check out all the other participants who will be listed down in the description below. And I can't wait to see what 3D embellishments they have pulled out of their stash and what they have made with them. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This video is about twice as long as I wanted it to be, but I did have a lot of cards to go through. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.